Okay, so today I'm going to start my series on nail filing. So, in order to begin filing, we should know a little bit more about nail files. There's all sorts, a whole world of nail files that we should know about before we begin, because in my opinion, there's different nail files to do different types of jobs. Okay, so first, let's start off with what not to use. Alright, this is a very not good file, and so the reason I say that is that most metal nail files are very rough. And when I talk about rough and not rough, I'm going to refer to grit strength. Now, grit strength is the same type of classification that's given to, let's say, sandpaper. So the lower the number, the smaller the number, the rougher the nail file. And then the higher the number, the more fine it is, the more gentle it is. And we want to pay attention to the grit strength because the lower the number, the more rough it is, the more likely, especially if you're filing it incorrectly, your nail, it will tear up your nail plate and cause more peeling and more damage. So I would say try to stay away from metal nail files only because they tend to be more rough. But I guess some people will use it, and if you're using it properly, it's okay. But what I prefer are nail files that have the grit strength written right on the nail file. So, for example, this brand, Tropical Shine, I really, really love, and you can find them at Sally's and online, but you can see here the 400, 600, that is the grit strength, and it's written right on there. There's another kind. So these are my two favorite files from this company, and I think that it's just the grit strengths of these two files encompass a big range of what you can use them for. So anything from taking down nail length to shaping to smoothing. So 220, 320, and 400, 600. Now, in the blogging world, there are glass files that are really, really popular. So something like this. I personally am not a big fan and don't use glass nail files, only because glass nail files come with one grit strength, and I would say it's somewhere in the 400, 600 range, which is actually great because it's very safe for your nail, will not tear up your nail plate no matter how you use it. So I think that's generally why people like them. But I don't like them because if I'm taking down my nail length, it takes me like 45 minutes to, take it down. So I don't know. I could use it in a pinch, but I don't use it hardly ever. Alright, now we also have buffing blocks, and these will be your good friends. Let's see, there's all kinds. They come again in different grit strengths, and sometimes I may use it for something like buffing out a peel, and maybe smoothing out a peel, or taking some staining off. And then there's this kind that has different sides, and then you may have a buffing side, and then a side where you can shine it up. Sorry, these are so cruddy, but whatever. Now, one thing I wanted to mention. I have these two nail files, and they are both considered 220. However, this guy is a little bit more higher, to me feels higher in grit strength. So this one's more rough. So you still have to be careful from brand to brand. They may be slightly more rough than another. So, yeah. Okay, I guess in the next video I will tell you what I use the different nail files for. But quickly, I will say that for normal healthy nails, use 220, 320 to take down length. If you have soft peeling nails that are a little bit more fragile, I would stick to a 400 grit strength file. Okay. in in addition to taking down nail length, you can use a 320/400 file for shaping if you have normal, healthy, non-peeling nails. Otherwise, do most of your work, if you have peeling or sort of work in progress nails, use 400/600. Okay, bye. And if you can't wait for the next video, I do have some blog posts of how to file your nails. But I will also do them in video form. So stay tuned.